So I'm going to read from a story called Converted. It's about these two brothers. The main narrator is a pastor. His brother has been arrested for supposedly throwing grenades in Isili. So basically this story is kind of inspired by Westgate. I'm just going to read 2 pages and then we can chat. Okay. That morning, in Matatu number 36, Dandora City Stadium, I was thinking of the hardness of men's hearts. Enyewe, roho ya binadamu ni ngumu. As I had read in the book of Jeremiah, before I left for my daily work for God at St. Stephen's on Jogoo Road, I remembered how the prophet Jeremiah had asked the men of Judah to circumcise the foreskins of their hearts and cease evil deeds. Next to me in the back seat of the Ma3 was a well-dressed mama, on my right by the window, na kijana schoolboy in an Upper Hill school uniform. We were elbow in armpit squeezed. Those who were standing were being pushed back against us, like beasts of burden. The words of Jeremiah made me think of the cruel and rude tongues of the street boys I taught at St. Stephen's. The mama opened the Nation newspaper on her lap, and it spread like a blanket across the schoolboy and me. She held one tip, and the schoolboy the back page tip, and he started reading sports, and she read lifestyle, and she started saying, "Ay, are the things of the world. Lakini dunia," she said loudly, and the schoolboy sucked in air. Now, because of reading the Nation, she could not balance, and at each corner the matatu took her flesh in its purple dress, tent, and poured over into my grey pastor's uniform. When I felt the jot of her body, I thought of the book and of Jeremiah to make the warmth of her flesh go away. "Pole pastor," she squeaked and smiled at me. "This our sister," I said. "Tuko msalabani, under the cross, all of us." I had not seen her before on this Ma3 route that I used every day to go and do the work of God. Then, I looked at the Nation for the first time. When I saw him, I immediately felt a pain like that of being cut. That pain that goes into the marrow of manhood. And even the memory of the smell of GV medicine when I became a man filled my head. There on page 3 was my brother Karaoke. I read that he had been arrested carrying 3 dead grenades in Isili. Now the kijana and the mama squeezed me as more people were coming into the matatu. I asked the mama whether I could read, just pointing my mouth, unable to say more. And she smiled. "Only if you pray for me, Pastor." Karaoke, the Nation said, was one Khalid Hussein Ibrahim, a 28-year-old suspect. Then, from somewhere in the traffic outside, I heard Les Wanyika's "Sina Makosa." The chorus chuki niani. Maybe it was in my head. There was no music in the Ma3, and the song became louder, and I put my face in the newspaper, and I touched this Khalid Hussein Ibrahim, and I heard us squeak, "Uko sawa, Pastor?" The schoolboy smirked at me. "Thank you."